let's talk about a huge technological wave that isn't coming in the future. It's here right now, and it's completely reshaping the real estate industry. We're talking about artificial intelligence. And believe me, it's already changing the game from how you price a home to how you land your next client. And look, that's not just some buzz from the tech world. It's a real wake-up call for the entire industry. The strategies that worked like a charm just a few years ago, they're quickly becoming ancient history. For real estate professionals, the stakes have honestly never been higher. So what does this revolution actually look like on the ground? And let me be clear, this isn't some far-off theory. AI is already out there, delivering real, measurable results for the agents who are smart enough to jump on board. 73%. That's a huge number, right? Well, that's how much faster listings are selling for agents who are using AI-powered tools for things like marketing and virtual staging. For any agent listening, you know what that means. Quicker sales, much happier clients, and a faster track to your next commission. Okay, so this naturally leads us to the tools themselves. It's one thing to talk about AI as a concept, but what does it actually mean for your day-to-day grind? Let's dive into how these new tools are creating agents who are not just more efficient, but way, way smarter. Really, the big shift here is moving away from guesswork and into precision. You know the drill. Agents used to spend hours digging through manual comps, making educated guesses on price. Well, now, machine learning platforms can chew through massive data sets. We're talking sales history, market trends, property conditions to give you pinpoint, accurate valuations. Some can even forecast 2 years into the future to help you build the perfect selling strategy. But this technology goes way beyond just pricing. It's redesigning the entire client journey from the ground up. A fantastic example is a new platform from a startup called Further. They've just launched an AI homebuyer virtual assistant, and it's a perfect glimpse into where this whole industry is headed. So here's how it works. A potential homebuyer goes in and inputs all their financial details and lifestyle needs. The AI then spits out a totally custom plan, answers their questions 24/7, and guides them through all that initial research. So by the time they're actually connected with you, the agent, they are not a cold lead, not even close. They're a qualified, educated buyer who already has a plan. That completely transforms your workflow. Now, this tech isn't just changing things for the agent, it's actually creating a whole new kind of client. Today's buyers have a fundamentally different set of expectations. They demand a hyper-personalized experience. So, what does that even mean? What do these buyers actually want? Well, think about it. They've grown up with services like Netflix and Amazon that know what they want before they do. And they expect that exact same level of service when they're making the biggest purchase of their lives. They want listings automatically matched to their very specific tastes. They want investment insights that are tailored to their unique financial profile. And they expect communication to be seamless. The beauty of this is, when AI handles all that data-heavy lifting, it frees you up to focus on what you actually do best, building real, deep, meaningful relationships with your clients. And in today's market, that's not a nice to have. It's absolutely essential. All right, let's zoom out for a second. Let's pull back from the individual agent's desk and look at the bigger picture. The data is crystal clear. This shift is fueling massive financial growth and delivering undeniable results across the entire industry. I mean, just look at these numbers. The global AI real estate market is set to jump from around $222 billion to over $303 billion in just 1 year. That isn't just growth, that's an explosion. It shows we are right in the middle of a massive industry-wide transformation. But to bring this all back down to earth, let's look at a real-world case study from Chicago. Agents there are using AI marketing for pretty much everything, from drafting MLS descriptions to scheduling social media posts, and the results are incredible. One of their biggest game changers? Virtual staging. The difference here is just night and day. Traditional staging is super expensive and can take weeks to get done. With AI platforms, agents can get stunning, photorealistic, custom-styled images in a matter of hours, sometimes for just pennies an image. The cost barrier has been completely obliterated. And as we saw earlier, the impact on how fast that property sells is just dramatic. So when you put it all together, the new tools, the changing client expectations, the explosive market growth, what does it all mean? What does it really take to be a successful agent in this brand new era? It all points to a new kind of role, the tech-enabled advisor. See, instead of being a manual researcher, the agent of tomorrow uses AI to do all the heavy lifting, the data analysis, the insights, the marketing, and that frees them up to double down on the skills that can never be replaced, providing strategic guidance, mastering negotiation, and building that all-important client trust. And that leaves us with one final and really crucial question. This technology isn't some well-kept secret. It's being adopted as we speak. Your competition is already using these tools to get faster, smarter, and build better relationships. So the only real question left is, will you be one of them?